Dr. Umar. So he's got a video talking about vices, y'all. So this came out yesterday, and child, this is for laughter, so we can end on a good note, because I started this video and it said, we got to watch this, okay? So I'm going to speed it up, but you know how Dr. Umar does, so you know you're going to hear stuff repeated.
Weed. If you come to FDMG smelling like weed and funk, if you come to FDMG smelling like weed and musty underarms, if you come to FDMG smelling like weed and funky cat, you got one time to come to this school. You got one time to walk into this divine institution smelling like marijuana and ass, and I'm going to put you in a book of Negroes. I said you got one time to come to this institution smelling like marijuana and ass, and I'm going to put your ass in the book of Negroes.
Oh, yeah. Lord.
Nothing is worse than a funky-ass Negro smelling like marijuana. Weed and funk. Weed and funk. That's the worst combination. Lord have mercy. And sisters, you ever been on a date with a brother smelling like weed and funk?
Oh my God.
Brothers, you ever been on a date with a sister smelling like weed and stale cat?
Oh my
Lord
God.
have mercy. Ancestors, please relieve me. Ancestors, please. Sister, you gonna put some cologne on? You think some, I don't care if you put on Versace, Gucci, Burberry, I don't care what cologne you put on. If you smell like marijuana and funk, that cologne will not savor that flavor. I'm telling you right now. If you smelling like marijuana and musty underarm, I don't care what cologne you use, my brother. You will not liberate yourself from the stench. We're my fellow citizens of Ghana.
On a positive note, his hair looks good. I don't know if he just got it done or got it waved up or whatever. His hair looks good. Clearly he's a, Lord. Clearly he's in front of the school. I hear the lawnmower going, so maybe he's getting them weeds taken care of. But child, this man, I cannot. He should be a comedian, child. He really should be a comedian.
How we like that, ladies? We not worrying about Shango sticks. We not worrying about peach cobbler and Cinnabons right now. We not worrying about peach cobbler and Cinnabons right now. No, I told you, I'm not dating single women no more. You got to have your co-wife with you. If you don't have your co-wife with you, it's nothing for us to talk about. Find me after you find your co-wife. Say, Dr. Umar, my co-wife and I are ready to go on a date with you. That's what you say. Dr. Umar, I found a sister that I think I can build with. We are ready to meet with you. We are all natural from head to toe. No fake body parts, no fake hair, no fake eyelashes, no fake lips. Nothing is fake on either one of us, head to toe. We have never disrespected the ancestors by letting an alien man climb up in our cave.
What?
Because if you've ever been touched by a non-African man, you will never be touched by King Kong. If you have ever been touched by an alien, you will never be touched by King Kong. Did you hear what I said, sisters? If you have ever been touched by an alien species, if your yoniverse has ever been invaded by an alien species, I will never touch you.
Black women, if you're here, you can't have been touched by any man who's non-black, or Dr. Umar don't want you. Dr. Umar don't want you, especially if it was a snow puppy. No. This is amazing. That is not allowed. And come with your co-wife. Come with your co-wife. You got to fill out an application in order to date Dr. Umar, because his weakness is Cinnabons. Cinnabons, like Reaper said. Cinnabons, B-U-N-N-S. Shout out to Saint fan. I appreciate you, boo. SMK fan as well. He said, Dr. Umar says, wash your ass. The all damn audacity. This man is crazy. Funny as F, though. He definitely in front of
I do not smoke marijuana. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't party. I only have one vice, my brother. I only have one vice.
One vice.
I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't do no BDSM. I'm not freaked out. My only vice in the whole wide world. I only have one vice. No cigarettes, no drugs, I only have one vice. And you know what that is?
What?
Cinnabons and peach cobbler.
Cinnabons and peach cobbler. He only has one vice. Cinnabons and peach cobbler, y'all.
It's no drugs, I only have one vice. And you know what that is? Cinnabons and peach cobbler. One day I'm going to overcome my addiction to Cinnabons and peach cobbler. But brothers and sisters, St. Louis, me and Yaki Awaken supposed to be popping off in St. Louis.
Oh,
Me and Yaki Awaken supposed to be popping off in St. Louis. Me and two wives is not advice, my sister. Alpha males are not monogamous. If they want to lie to you, I'm not going to lie to my wives. I'm not going to lie to my wives.
males are not monogamous. He not going to lie to his wives. That's why he needs you to come in pairs. So any black women here, you can go on down there with your application for Dr. Umar to become his wives, because black men are not monogamous. He telling all the secrets, child.
I look 30 years old, but my wife's got to be at least 35. I look 30 years old, but my wife's got to be at least 35. I'm looking 35 to 55. I'm looking 35 to 55. Peach cobbler be hitting. Blueberry cobbler and warm cinnamon. Come to my graduation. Tell them to send me the invitation. I'll keynote your graduation. I'm the greatest graduation speaker in the history of the world.
Oh.
If you got a middle school graduation, elementary school graduation, high school graduation.
Anybody needs somebody to talk at their graduation? Dr. Umar said, and he'll do it. For a fee. Don't listen, y'all. I've seen the fees. They pretty high. But he'll come talk. You know this man love to talk. All you gotta do is pay the fee. He in there.
College graduation. Hit me up. Peace King. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858.
There you go.
215. Text me, don't call me. I do not answer the phone. 21. Come to Alabama State. Tell them to send an invite. King Kong will bless the microphone anywhere and everywhere.
Pause.
What if my daughter marry a white man? He cannot come and listen. Y'all know my rules. I don't even know why we got to go over this. We already been through this. Y'all already know the rules. I don't even know why we got to go through this. Dr. Umar, I just took my AP African American Studies test. Did they ask you anything about the most honorable Marcus Garvey? You took an African Studies test. Did they ask you anything about the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey? Because if you took an AP African Studies test and they didn't bring up the right, excellent, the greatest black organizer, the only one who didn't have to hustle religion to organize black people, if they didn't talk about Garvey, then that class, that test is a fraud.
Oh,
Did they talk about Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah? Did they talk about the Prophet Nat Turner? Did they talk about Emperor Jean-Jacques Dessalines? Did they talk about the Haitian Revolution? Huh?
You should be teaching, sir.
Did they talk about the Guadeloupe Revolution?
The Guadeloupe.
Mother Solitude and General Inyas. Did they talk about that?
Is that Biggie on?
Did they talk about the real reason Dr. King was assassinated?
Why?
Did they talk about Thomas Sankara? Did they talk about Henry Highland Garnett? Did they talk about Amilcar Cabral? Did they talk about John Brown Rushworth? Did they talk about Robert Sobukwe? Did they talk about Edward Wilmot Blyden? Did they talk about Alexander Crummell? Did they talk about Paul Coufet?
Who? Child, y'all know them people, because I don't. Uncle Rick said ninja fatigue is real. Black fatigue. We're going to use that all through 2025, and people will be mad. Be mad, be glad, so sad. We don't give one damn. Gone, sir, gone.
All right, King. Was Pan-Africanism on the test?
Yeah.
Somebody need a Shango. Talia, I need you to behave, sister. We ain't dealing with lower chakra. We ain't dealing with, I got the who gonna fast with me next month? June 10th to July 1st, the Pan-African fast.
Hell no, it's my
Who's gonna fast with me next month? The fast begins on June 10th. I will be in Chicago. Where my Chicago Africans at? Where it all began for King Kong. Chicago, where you at right time? I said, where are my Chicago Africans? I will see you on June the 10th at the Jacob Carruthers Center at 6 o'clock. Chicago Africans, you are required to be at the Jacob Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies at 6 o'clock on June 10th, the first day of the fast, the day Marcus Garvey joined the ancestors. June 10th, Chicago, Jacob Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies. It's going to be hard for me to start fasting in Chicago on June 10th.
Why are you not having these discussions and studies at your school, sir? I'm sure people in that community, the hood, will be glad to come out there and learn some things at the school, sir. You should be teaching that to all the young men that you said that you want to help and save when you open said school, which should be this year, y'all. It should be this year. It was supposed to be last year, but it got delayed. So this is the year. I'm going to ride by there. And we'll live stream. But I'm thinking that if you just opened your own school, you could help the neighborhood because it's not like they don't need help. Allegedly.
We do not care